I have got a treat in the kitchen today. I'm Ransom Ryder. I'm making some old-fashioned, the way we used to make it back home when I grew up in the Smokies. We did not have a microwave. We didn't do microwave popcorn. This is gonna be pan popped, and I'm excited to share this with you. So this was a big treat for me. I'm using my camp stove here. I'm gonna let my pan heat up. And I have a couple of ingredients because remember, this is pan popped, whole kernel. And you wanna start out with a good quality popping corn. And you also wanna start out with a good quality oil. Now, I'm gonna be using avocado oil. This has a higher smoke point, and it's not gonna add an off-putting flavor. You wanna make sure that you're using a good quality oil so that it doesn't detract from the taste of your popcorn. I'm gonna pop this in, and I basically wanna use 3 or 4 tablespoons here, just enough to cover the bottom of the pan. I think that's good. Cover my pan. And then I wanna let the oil, the avocado oil, heat up. Now, if you don't have avocado oil, you could definitely use a peanut oil, a canola oil. There's several oils that you could use. Use what's on hand. Just be careful if it starts smoking really heavily. You wanna be sure that you use, like, this is a medium heat, and it's gonna bring my popcorn oil up to the appropriate temperature. And you can test a kernel. Take a kernel or two, pop it in, and when those pop, you know your oil's ready. Just stand back. It helps to have glasses on. So I can feel the oil heating up. I can see a little bit of movement. I can see those popcorn kernels in there. And then this is a little bit over 1/4 of a cup. What I want to do with my popcorn kernels is just evenly coat the bottom of the pan. I can feel the heat rising. We're gonna have magic in moments. This will be magic. It was such a treat for me. I always knew if my mom and dad were in the kitchen and it was kind of a late night and we were doing something at home, and I thought, oh, they're gonna make popcorn. This is gonna be a popcorn night. Now, today, I love it as a treat. Woo! Stand back. All right, that means it's ready. It went into the salt. I've got some popcorn salt. Let's cover the bottom. Oh, that looks about right. Now, I want to put a lid on this just partially because I want the moisture to escape. I don't want a lot of moisture inside my popcorn pot, because that would cause the popcorn to be damp, wet. You want it crisp with a nice crunch. You want it to be fresh. Now, I have a bowl handy. I have some popcorn salt. And I have an ingredient that I love. Let's try this one. So good. Woo! Now, you want to remember, have the lid cracked so the moisture can escape. You want to listen for the kernels to stop popping. That's your key that you know, take it off. And this is slowing. I'm going to turn my gas off, get my pot ready. I'm just going to let that continue to pop out. There could be a couple of kernels in the bottom, but I'm okay with that. Let's take a peek. Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait. All right, can I take my lid off? Wow, look. The heat of this Dutch oven is going to continue to pop any of those kernels that might be in the bottom. On occasion, you'll get a few left over. If you overfill this pot, you can definitely have a lot of popcorn flowing out the sides. Be careful with that. It could be a fire hazard. Popcorn can definitely catch on fire. Now, I had family members, my sister, hello sister, She actually loved to let the popcorn stay longer because she loved a couple of burnt kernels in the bottom. She absolutely loved that. All right, I think this is done. I'm going to take this and just dump it into my pot, my bowl. Ooh, we had good success. Most of that popped. Let me move this out of the way. I'm going to bring the bowl over. We're going to add some extras. Don't go anywhere. All right, I'm bringing my popcorn over because here's the point where we want to add a couple of extra things. And really, you add what you like. Some Parmesan cheese on this would be great. Some cheddar cheese. There's a lot of toppings for popcorn. Let's come in with a little bit of melted butter. Now, I melted this in my microwave just on little 10-second burst until it melted. I'm just going to pour this evenly. This is real butter. It is unsalted butter. I just want to pour that over my popcorn. And you don't want this to be super hot out of the microwave. So you want this to cool down just a little bit because an overheated oil or butter could damage the pop on your popcorn, and you don't want that. All right, I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to come in. I'm going to distribute some of that butter with a good stir. That needs one thing to be perfect, the way I like it. Salt. Now, this is a butter-flavored salt, which I actually really love. This is a specialty popcorn salt. You can find a lot of different flavors of popcorn salt at your grocer. This is a butter-flavored, made with real butter. I'm going to give it a stir. We're going to mix that salt in. I know all the rage right now is a popcorn that's microwavable. Don't hesitate. Do not hesitate. Let's get a bite. To make this stovetop. I'm going to try some. This is so good. Come hang out with me in the kitchen. Let's take this and watch a movie and munch on it. Talk about the good times, discuss recipes, and we'll just hang out. I'm Ransom Ryder. I hope you give this popcorn a try. I know you're going to love it. Bye. I'm going to eat this. This one's mine. We'll make you another one. Come on in.